Yes, I know reviewing characters in a game that is only in alpha that are likely to change is probably a bit redundant, but there's only so many times I can tell my team to go for the tribute and have them ignore me before I have to eat one of my marvellous collection of hats. So I figured I'd go make a video instead. So without further ado, this is my review on Barbarian, otherwise known as Sonya. Number 1. The character. The Barbarian people come from the frozen Dreadlands. However, it seems after Sonya's home was destroyed and her tribe murderized, probably because they thought it would be a good idea to make their home in a place called the Dreadlands. That's about as smart as deciding to move to a house lovingly dubbed by the neighbours as the Murder House. But now Sonya wanders the sanctuary in search of battle and a better life for her people. Wait, Blizzard, I thought her tribe was killed. What people is she finding a better life for? Ah yes, but never mind that, says Blizzard, quickly pushing this under the rug. Take a look at all the skin and inherent sex appeal this fiery redhead has. Yes, I was meaning to ask about that too. If her people came from the frozen north, why does she wear so little? Shut up and look at our awesome hair texture! Yes, the one that you forgot to put on her one and only skin yet. But nipping aside, Sonya actually looks fairly good if you discount some of the ability confusion. Stay tuned for that. Number 2. Abilities. Sonya's first ability is the Ancient Spear. With this ability she throws out a chain spear, scorpion style, but rather than pull her enemy to her, decides she will fling her burly barbarian frame at the enemy instead, stunning them in the process. This ability is good for 2 things. 1. Chasing down fleeing enemies who caught a glimpse behind that crotch banner, and 2. Pulling yourself blindly over a wall or into a brush to find an entire enemy team who will take full advantage of the massive gaps in your armour and cut you into tiny ribbons. Sonya's second ability is Seismic Slam, where she pulls a big fuck off hammer out of God knows where and smashes someone on the head with it. Also, I'm not sure why the icon for this is an axe when she obviously uses a hammer. This ability is your main damage dealer and, with a 1-second cooldown, will have more enemies than ever, hoping that you missed that spear to get in range as they run away. Third ability as we go is Judgment. I mean Cyclone. I mean Blade Fury. For God's sake. Whirlwind! Yes, that's it. As you can probably guess, Whirlwind is an ability where you spin and deal damage to anything that gets even remotely scuffed by your spin. The way Heroes puts a spin on this, however, see what I did there? Is Sonya gets healed for everything hit by Whirlwind, which makes taking merc camps later in the game a bit of a doddle, seeing as you heal faster than the knights can do damage to you once you have the wind shear talent, and Whirlwind has a 0.25 second cooldown, so you can be a Beyblade to your heart's content. As long as you have the fury for it, but more on that later. Heroic ability number 1, and the only one you should ever take, is Leap, where Sonya takes a running jump, stunning anyone below who caught a glimpse under... Oh wait, I did this joke. Well, you get the idea. The upgrade for this at level 20 is called Arete? I don't know. Arete Crater, where Sonya leaves an impassable crater where she lands. It seems though that no one in the game seems to realise that you can recast this ability to take down the crater and let the teammates you have inevitably trapped out to continue chasing the enemy that you either missed or has an ability to get through your impassable crater. Heroic ability number 2 is called Wrath of the Berserker. This increases your damage and reduces the duration of all disables thrown at your face. There's actually very little to say about this one other than if you hate crowd control and initiation abilities and only know how to A left click, then this is the one for you. And finally, Sonya's heroic trait comes in and throws everything for a loop. Fury takes mana and throws it away to be replaced with, are you ready for this? Fury. So yeah. You can gain Fury by dealing and taking damage, which makes getting stuck right into fights a very rewarding experience, as you can get enough Fury to spam your abilities constantly. Not to mention, using your abilities grants you extra movement speed briefly, making chasing people who step out of the grand fuckery you're causing just as fun. Number 3. The gameplay. Sonya is placed under the warrior category, which is a group reserved for tanky people who drop CC so the assassins can clear up. Sonya does all this, but also seems to take the job of the assassin as well, seeing as her seismic slam does enough damage to turn a mid-sized mammal into pate, and with a 1 second cooldown and a fury cost that is replenished after about 1 and a bit auto attacks, or 0 if whoever you are introducing your hammer to today has the audacity to hit back, meaning you can hit them over and over again until they become one of Blizzard's glorious ragdolls. Sonya also makes escaping near impossible due to Ancient Spear and Leap, both of which stun your enemy and proc your Fury movement speed bonus, letting you wail on the enemy with your hammer even more, which keeps your movement speed buff active, meaning you can get more hits off with your hammer, can you see where this goes yet? It's a bigger loop than Whirlwind. Number 4. The wrap up. All in all, Sonya is very fun to play for all the people who like to get really stuck in during team fights and then chase down survivors. And, well, I'm really surprised that I've gone through this entire episode without making a Braveheart reference. Final score? 8 Mel Gibsons. Thank you all for watching my Heroes of the Storm review. If you have a suggestion of which hero you'd like me to do next, or simply some advice on how to improve the series, please leave a comment in the section below.